オージーグループのフライインイベント。人類未踏の地、タスマニア。こういうイベントがないと、絶対飛ばない地域なので、とても楽しいです。観光ガイドには、タスマン国立公園とあります。タスマン半島に広がる荒々しい自然。手つかずの自然の美しさと多様性。壮大な海食街、想像がつかないような岩の形成。だそうです。クリアプロップ。コンタクト。オイルプレッシャーカミングアップ、エンジンスタートノーマル。
Here we go, guys. Take it off.
Let's go.
Go, go, go. I'm in the S side, 22, that's good, pretty fast over.
By default, playing 10, I've got a suspicion that they might do it a bit easier, I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm off.
Trying a caravan, just in case. I had a Mooney, but it crashed.
Oh, okay.
So just trying the caravan, seems to be in the right so far, so good. There's a new patch out next week, maybe that'll fix something.
Oh, yeah, it's bound to.
Let's hope it doesn't make it worse.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm rolling on runway 30. Oh, 32 actually. And that was runway 32. Apparently it wasn't cleared to take off. Tough titties.
Okay. The Sydney cityscape looks fantastic.
That's it, good,
Yeah.
can't wait. Brisbane looks fantastic too, so we're going to have Sydney Brisbane very soon. It's going to be great.
Over 100,000 pollies in the Sydney Harbour Bridge.
Wow.
There's not, like, it is just so detailed, that bridge. And it's as smooth as butter. Couldn't believe it. Did a little short hop from Bankstown into Mascot just on dusk. And I tell you what, the lighting, all those dynamic lights lighting up the city and lighting up all the, buildings and stuff around it. Bloody fantastic. Now the Sydney cityscape is an Orbix add-on. I don't know how much it is, but and I don't know how.
Bound to be $25 or so, I'd say. Yeah, similar. Yeah. I hope they fix it in the London one.
Since they fixed up the London one, the London one's good now. They fix it up, but they had a big steep learning curve with that. They forgot to leave in some of the stuff that Asobo had done. That was but they were using a different method, using the old texture method to try and get the detail rather than polygons.
The Queen wouldn't have been happy with that, that's for sure.
I can see her sitting in front of a computer playing Flight Simulator.
Oh, definitely.
If I could drop flower bomb.
She's probably one of the. She's probably one of
Drop
the
on
older
Buckingham
testers.
Palace up there. Got this, Queenie. Happy birthday.
So I'm guessing, guys, you've all picked clear weather, have you? Because the weather down here is atrocious lately.
Yeah, no, I'm actually flying live weather at the moment, and it is atrocious. But
Yeah,
well,
when
I'll change it
Wait.
to clear in a minute.
when you're a
I'll switch to
local,
live weather. Makes it a lot more interesting.
Yeah,
when
hold
you're-
on a sec.
Yeah. I
when you're a
thought
local,
live, yeah.
when you're
I
local,
thought
that
live-
kind of weather's
sorry.
easy.
Yeah, I thought live weather earlier on, and I managed to get right round and land at all the appropriate spots and so on, but it was very challenging. So, and besides, there was so much cloud you couldn't really appreciate all the terrain, particularly down the
Yeah.
bottom end. So that's another good reason to pick clear weather.
Yeah, there we are. I'm all clear now.
Are y'all flying?
Down the bottom end of Tasmania, but we're taking off from Cambridge near Hobart, then heading south to Bathurst Harbour, and we're doing a few touch and goes along the way, some of the bush strips, and then we're heading back to Hobart, landing at Hobart.
Oh, big bets. Are you guys on, what server are you guys on?
West USA.
West USA, you got it. I'll try to find y'all.
No worries.
And
Event 1 and it's live.
Oh, is event 1 live now?
oh, I'm black, black.
Do we want to go? We want to jump into event 1, guys?
I'm muted. Yep.
Okay.
As well.
Yep. No worries. I'll see you there.
Didn't take long. Jeez, this seems like load. Back in a bit.
Is this the quiet channel as well? What
No,
happened?
no, we're here, we're here. We're just all
Right.
we're all just such focused pilots that we're concentrating on what we're doing.
There must
We
be.
just did,
You ain't
we just
gonna lie.
did quantum leap. You know, the quantum leap changing channels.
I'm a real autopilot guy, so I've got all the time.
You have a sexy voice, man. I just want to say that.
What? I just got out of bed.
It's real deep, like.
Well, thank you.
No problem. Where you from?
Well, thank you. I'm,
Where you from?
Holland. Dutch.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, yeah. I'm down in Italy right now, so.
Roger.
Yeah, I'll come up and see you.
Ah,
Nah, I'm just messing with you, man.
yeah, I understand.
Nah, real stuff though, guys. I'm kind of slow. Can you guys give me an airport code real quick if you guys don't mind?
YCBG.
YCBG, got it. Appreciate you.
And we're just
And
coming
what,
up on YBYI.
Hey, what aircraft y'all flying? Like 208 or what?
Small single engine, potentially small twins. You know, we're getting into some bush strips, so you don't want something too big. Or
Do you
too
think
fast.
208? You think 208 would be too fast or too big?
No, 2.8's good. Plenty of 2.8s here.
Oh, okay, good stuff. All right, good stuff. All right, I'll see y'all in a second.
No worries.
Name's dialing 911 if y'all see me. Can't miss
Cool.
me. I'll be doing some loop-de-loops.
We'll be looking out for you. Don't worry.
No need to look. You'll probably just see me. We got some Aussies in here or what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
all
mate.
right.
Brisbane or what? What we got?
Yeah, I'm in Brisbane.
Okay.
Bit of a scatter on, a people from everywhere.
I'm thinking about moving there, honestly.
Yeah, why not?
It's expensive. It is expensive there. You can't blame me. It is pretty expensive.
Yeah, I think Australia is pretty expensive compared to Europe.
Yeah, well, I'm from California, so like, I'm in the military. I'm stationed over here in Italy. I'm getting out in what, June or probably July of next year, honestly. But I'm trying to visit Europe while I can. So I've been to like Slovenia, Croatia, or excuse me, I have to go to Croatia. I've been to France, Monaco, you know, Germany, Japan, Philippines. So I've been around the world, but I need to start visiting Europe more.
With your own plane? Or
No, I wish.
yeah.
I just use the F-16s over here. I'm in the
Are we landing touch and go at Bruny Island or landing?
Touch and go, touch and go, touch and go.
So stick your hand out.
But,
grab some coffee,
14 or
you go
32
again.
at Bruny Island.
Let's see. I'd say 32. Yeah. Looking at the winds, two knots in that direction. Only 2 knots.
It's just a green patch of grass, right? Green patch of grass with one building. Is that it?
Yeah, sounds about right.
Just eyeball it.
Very nice oysters. Very nice oysters at Bruny Island.
We might have to slow down a little bit for the Cessna 172s behind us, but they can catch up.
You got like 108% RPM. Jesus. I think the 208's like the perfect Cessna, honestly. The 172 is too small for me, personally, but... Oh, okay. Whoa, where are you from? Oh.
Buckingham Palace, isn't it?
500. 500.
Very sad, very sad. I saw the last ones in Australia. Did you? Wow, okay.
Oh, really? Let's have a look.
November Juliet Alpha 10 in base. Is that how you say it?
I think you usually say like whatever airport you're at, and then traffic,
Oh, yeah,
and then
of course,
your call
yeah.
sign. Yeah.
What's the call sign for crashing to desktop?
I think it's usually, hey arsehole, I'm a king air, get out the way.
Yeah.
Yoink.
That's usually yeah, WTF, Ken.
Yankee Bravo, Yankee traffic, Black Titty is on final.
I've
There you
still
go.
got two versions of it running. How about that?
After rebooting.
Yeah.
Can you kill one in Task Manager?
No.
Can't.
Well, I don't know that you can.
Well, you can. You just
Oh, yeah,
click
there
on,
is too.
click on it and just right click on it and then say kill task.
Open it.
Oh,
Oh,
it
hang
must
on.
be-
There's
You must be getting overexcited and pushing the button twice, Ken.
I'm just noticing that on the Cirrus, normally when you activate, nav or the autopilot or flight director and so on, it lights up, but it's no longer doing that. It's suggesting either to activate it or deactivate it, but nothing's lighting up anymore. So there must be something, some weird state that the plane's in at the moment that's causing it to behave a bit erratically.
Are you talking about the buttons on the autopilot in the actual cockpit?
Yeah.
I'll just try it myself.
It started off okay.
Mine's lighting up alright, yeah.
Yeah, mine's no longer lighting up. It's really weird.
Yeah, all of them light up. Nav, alt.
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah, very strange.
I've had that happen as well.
It's the first time for me.
So we're doing a touch
sometimes
and
it'll
go.
select the wrong mode.
So we're doing a touch and go at Glendale as well, are we?
Yes.
Glendevie or something.
Glendevie, yeah.
I presume runway 30 because that's on our flight path. Must be a tiny little runway there.
Hey, what's that one Australian saying with spiders?
Oh shit!
Don't fuck with
It's a
that.
spider.
We're not here to fuck spiders.
Yeah, we're not here to fuck spiders. That's what it was. That shit was so funny. I heard that one time. I just busted up laughing. Like, we're not here to fuck spiders, mate. I'm like, oh, what does that mean? And they're just like, that just means
Well,
like.
I'm Australian. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you're probably from the north side, huh? That's probably why.
Yeah, 100%.
We Aussies in the south know what's going on. Like how I just put myself in that situation. Like I'm from Australia.
Shade, Jesus.
Shrimp on the Barbie.
What's a shrimp?
Yeah, we say prawns.
Yeah, we got bloody prawns here, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Paul
it's like.
Hogan corrupted it.
Yeah, don't come to raw prawn with me, mate.
And we don't say the raw prawn either.
That means something else.
Oh, I see y'all. Oh my god. I see all y'all.
One of the most embarrassing things is watching an Australian show on TV where they get usually an American or a Canadian to try and play an Australian. The language coming out of his mouth is just nothing like the way we talk. It's just utter bullshit.
Well, I feel
You got to put it on for the
kind of hurt right
cameras.
now.
I can't watch Australian shows because of it. It's just embarrassing.
Sorry.
Oops.
Well
Alright.
said. Well
Stop
said.
drinking while you're flying.
Oh, those buttons are now lighting up. It's really weird. I don't know why.
Do you guys have daytime, or is it? Or you guys do like?
Yeah, daytime. Yep.
Yeah, we started off at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Here I am flying around in the dark.
That's
Well,
That makes a
it
difference.
is dark in reality, but we set it back to 8 at the start.
It explains why I couldn't find Bruny Island.
It's certainly beautiful countryside down here. I was only down here last week.
That's what she said. That's what she said. Sorry, I had to do it.
Boom, got him.
I saw my shot. I took it, guys. I'm sorry.
Well, that loaded a bit quicker then. I wonder if I fixed it.
That's what she said as well.
Oh, rip. You're just asking for it.
Hey,
Now, this one's on top of the hill.
It's on top of the hill.
Oh, yeah, I see it
on
now.
that poo-coloured hill.
With the building on the end, or two buildings on the end.
And I think it's got a tree right in the middle at the end of the runway.
Great.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
There's that
See,
trees.
That's loading quickly.
Actually deserves a scotch, and I don't have one with me right now.
I should not be drinking at 11:30 in the morning, but you know what? I'm getting divorced, so yeah.
Fucking send it. Hey, congratulations.
Yeah, she cheated on me, bro. So yeah.
Join the
Screw her,
club.
dude. Yeah.
So, I reckon 50% of marriages end up like that.
Yeah, it's kind of sad though, man. Like we have a kid too, so like my son just I didn't want that for my son, you know. So it kind of sucks.
Not as bad as mine, mate. My wife invited her boyfriend to our wedding.
Oh no.
Yeah, I found out later. Yeah. You sat
Rip,
pretty
I'm
far
sorry,
Nice to
right.
have your best mate there.
I'm sorry, man. That sucks.
That's just life, mate. That's just what happens.
And the trouble was, he didn't even. The trouble was, he didn't even bring a present.
I think
Big-
you did actually.
Big Herbies, I'm like right behind you.
I don't know what it was now. It's some fucking crummy
Now my
thing.
bloody throttle's not working.
Oh god.
Bullshit.
Overrated.
This is a nice little strip. This one.
Have
It's
you-
been a very long
No, it's-
final.
Yeah. Are you right behind me? Dialing 911? Do you see me?
I'm right behind you. Yeah, I'm right dialing.
Who did a roll? Who's doing a barrel roll? Jaran Kelly or so just did a barrel roll over the top.
500.
I tried to keep it tighter, but I didn't quite get it.
Fair enough.
That's what she
All
said
right.
as well. I can't remember, you got me going all night now on that.
That's what the actress said to the bishop.
That's right.
Oh, rip, dude.
That's what the bishop said to the actress.
If it did, I'd have extreme frame rate drops and
Yeah.
unreal.
So,
I just
hear
don't
that,
use
Paul?
it.
Leave Cambridge out of it, will you? Any more
Yeah,
fun
don't touch it.
Don't use it.
I said it's a nice little town, Cambridge, in real life.
Yeah, beautiful.
I don't care how nice it is in real life. In flight sim, it's a real piece of shit.
Jesus Christ. He came in hot.
You guys
All right.
joined the flight tracker?
I'm low frame rate intolerant.
I won't stand for it.
I'm gonna go up to 3,500.
3,500.
Probably a good idea.
I'm back on. I'm
Oh,
back on.
oh, you're back.
You're back.
We missed you.
We missed you.
Have an echo.
Have an echo.
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 Yeah,
Yeah, big echo.
Hello.
Hello.
You're late.
You're late. So
Hello.
Who's echoing?
who's echoing?
Everybody's echoing.
Everybody's echoing.
You're echoing.
You're echoing.
Someone's using
Someone's using
a mic
a
near
mic
this
at this speaker.
Alright, hold on. No one talk except me. Hold on.
Except me, hold on.
Artie Howe's gonna
Body
eat
does
shit
kind of
down
shit down there.
It's Crave.
It's Crave.
Is that because
Someone's
someone's got the
speakers
speakers on?
on.
Yeah, it's Crave.
Yeah, it's Crave.
I like it.
An
I mean-
echo.
I muted him.
Yeah, mute.
That's what I did.
Ah, shit. I didn't put my no smoking on. Oh, the seatbelts.
Oh, it's smoking if you
Damn.
got him.
They're going to be. They can't breathe and they've been shaking around like you wouldn't believe.
Fast. Cabin's gonna be all Dutched out. It's gonna be great.
Oh no.
Sneaky, sneaking up on me.
It's really nice to see the navigation lights. But someone turn that bloody echo off.
Just mute him, mate.
Which one is it?
Crave. Avion Crave.
Yeah, go on, click that mouse button.
So this is what Australia looks like, huh?
Ah, so nice.
Well,
Just-
not
Just
really.
mute the bastard and there's no more echo.
Okay, tell me which guy is it again? Because I've
Avian Crave.
Is
Okay,
it there from the top?
he's muted. There.
Yeah, I think you've all been individually muting. I've muted him.
Sorry?
Do you have to individually mute him or not?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Muted him. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think you do. I done the same.
One at a
the-
time.
One of the good things that the admins gave me was the ability to mute people.
Great.
That's
So watch
better.
out, Ken.
Hey, you can mute me all you like, mate. I don't give. I don't care. You take me as I am, or piss off. I don't care.
He said piss, quick, get him.
I'm too old for worrying about what other people think of me, mate. I tell you.
Yeah.
It's a mute subject, what can I say?
Exactly.
As I say, I have no more fucks to give.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not here to fuck spiders, man. Nah,
So,
real stuff though. How much farther until this next airport though?
Depends where you are now.
About 20 nauticals.
Just wait for the return trip.
Yeah, that's a good run. But the scenery is actually is really good. Scenery is really good.
Yeah, coming
it
over
is
the
beautiful,
bay,
yeah.
over the Huon River there, it's awesome.
So are we full stop the next one or touch and go?
A full stop at the next one, yeah.
Yeah, regroup. Time for
20
a
miles
beer or
away.
a cuppa or whatever you're going to have.
I'm
Now, there's
behind
plenty
you
of
guys.
room. There's plenty of room on the perimeter of the runway. You'll see
Yo.
there's a section.
Echo. Who is it now?
Echo.
Are you kidding me?
He's probably just come on as another name.
There's always
Hello?
one, isn't
Hello? No, it's not there anymore. So, geez, I don't know. If we can help.
God damn it! I'm so glad I grabbed a beer earlier.
I need it for this, man.
Yeah, you're telling me. One time, this one time I was playing X-Plane, right? And I was flying into Atlanta on, was it VATSIM? And it was like a 5-hour flight from, was it LAX? And I was flying from there to Atlanta and I was coming on a final and my computer took a dump. And then it snapped, it came back in with the frames and then I was just stalling on VATSIM. And then I was so pissed I just threw my beer. I was so buzzed. I don't drink and fly, guys.
That just sounds like you're wasting your beer.
Yeah,
That's right.
It was empty.
Well, yeah, I suppose then, but still.
And it was a can.
And did throwing the beer fix it, or did you still have a problem?
No, it just made me realize how much of a dumb I was.
Two problems. His computer's crashed and he's got no fucking beer.
No, I had beer.
Fucking Paul guy.
Yeah, you guys are stupid.
There was this great movie where I think it was Tom Hanks kept asking this guy, "Why aren't you worried?" And the guy goes, "Would it help?" This guy.
True story, though.
So cool. He just.
Oh, that was Bridge of Spies.
That's it. Yeah.
Wait, is the next one YBHB?
That's it.
Yes.
Oh. Sweet cheeks.
I'll wait till you see it. It's not that sweet, but anyway.
Nope.
Next to a hidden lake.
Yes. Well,
So after
it's
this
not
one-
so hidden. It's pretty big.
After this one, we're going straight to YPDN, aren't we? Someone knows where it is.
No, definitely
Good.
not. Yeah, not Darwin. No. I don't think my plane's got the range.
It'll take us a
How
few
come I'm
days. We'll
last?
get there.
I must be flying the
Just gotta
slowest plane. I'm last here.
Well, at
I
least,
took off first and now I'm last.
well, Sim hasn't crashed since I've taken off, so that's one good thing.
Yeah. In
I'll
before
make
he
it
crashes.
Not like last week. Jeez.
Is
There
there
was
a
a problem with the servers during the week because we couldn't have even two guys online. And
I
the
gave
sim
up
just
on last
weird.
week's
kept
flight.
crashing.
It kept dying.
You guys were having trouble, so I had the smoothest flight ever.
Yes,
What was
fantastic.
the airport you guys are going to?
Yeah, because it kept chucking everyone out. It came near you. That's why it was smooth.
Why won't it work now? There's too many planes in the sky.
What the heck? Who's la di da?
Quick,
Oh,
everyone,
la-di-da.
push V.
Push what, sorry?
Push V.
What does it do?
You're trying to get everyone crash to desktop. Jesus. I was expecting to see half the cloud of planes
Yeah,
behind me
I know,
disappear
right?
out of the sky.
Who needs Alt F4 when you've got V?
There's some pretty thick cloud there, but I could still see the navigation lights of the guy in front of me. Very nice.
Does anybody else have like that Rex weather stuff?
Yeah,
I haven't tried the Rex one. I've got the preset Pro.
It's reasonable. They patched it up, so it's working a bit better than it did a week ago. It's reasonable. Play with it. I don't always use it.
It's a temporary thing until they get the weather fixed, I suppose.
Typical Rex. They released it, then 2 weeks later they come out with a line of 50 patch fixes to it.
I believe the weather doesn't transition very well. It picks up the weather, you know, like as it moves into the different points, and it doesn't transition it. It's just automatic change, you know. Which is one thing I don't like about that sort of thing.
Yeah, typical Rex crap.
I feel sorry for some of the developers because Rex, in the early days of FSX, I think they were almost stock standard. Everyone had Rex weather because the default weather in FSX was shit, you know.
Yeah.
But now with this new sim in, a lot of these add-ons are null and void anymore. It's, you know, this preset one's pretty good though.
It's not bad at all, is it? For $9,
yeah.
gives you some
for
nice
$9,
effect.
well, basically what the guy's done is he's gone in and set all the levels and wind directions and all those sort of things, and made you know 50 or so templates, and for his time, like he's made up installation file that puts them into your own presets, you know. And great idea. I wish I'd thought of it.
Yeah, some of them look quite good too. Quite nice.
Quite a few thousand times $9. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it?
Yep. Yeah, you'd pick up 10 grand real quick for that.
Yeah.
I was reading the story today of a 26-year-old programmer that made $1 billion within a year and a half. The guy that started Instagram. 26 years old and $1 billion. Then
pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here we are playing Flight Sim.
I was having an interesting chat with someone. I won't mention his name, but we got onto sort of, you know, the topic of where this could all lead, you know. And one of my predictions is it's just like a world simulator, and that won't just be flying around that we do, that we'll be driving, there'll be like people will be taking virtual holidays. You know, especially when VR kicks in, and you know, you can just imagine what's going to happen with it. You know,
it's good to see that. So they're good to see that they're in beta for the VR now.
Yeah.
Hey, my wife gave me the green light to get the new headset too. You know, the one that's coming out.
Yeah, I'll be the Revert 2.
Revert 2.
HP Revert 2,
Can you post a link to your tactics for getting that approval? I'm sure there's a lot of guys. Maybe you can charge $1 per download, and you'll be able to pay for it.
You just don't tell them. That's easiest.
Yep.
No, that's high risk, because if it comes out, you know, women know when you lie, mate. You cannot hide it from them.
No, mate, just say nothing. You don't have to lie.
No, that's a lie by admission. Omission. Dead man walking there.
Who flipped over? Jaron Kelly's upside down. Sorry about that.
I might have dived in from 3,000 feet and made a beeline for it, but you know, it's a rental. Insurance will cover that. That's fine.
a rental.
It'll buff out. No worries.
Nah, it'll be fine. Someone else's problem now. I may well have.
I love that Ace Ventura when he stacks that plate. It'll buff out. He's just total this Jeep or whatever it is. It'll buff out, you know.
Chitty chitty bang bang. Chitty chitty bang bang.
Okay. Let it flap out. Slow this baby down. Oh, who's the arsewat that's just in an A320 just come in underneath me?
A320. My God.
Come on, get it down, get it down. Oh. Yeah. Oi.
What's this lady da?
Keep it down.
Yeah, but you got your wheels down? Oh, you got wheels. Yeah. Pretty
Oh,
rough
that's
landing,
fantastic.
I'll just slip this in.
I'm getting the height right. It's not too fast.
Oh, I'm way behind, so don't worry.
Bit of excitement. This was one of the original strips that Aussie put out years and years and years ago.
Oh, was it? I probably got it in P3D.
Yeah.
Ah, Sharon, you just ran over a building.
I cleaned up. I cleaned up a few guys on that.
Look, it came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it must have leapt out at you.
You guys flying together?
Where's my mate? Oh, where's my mate? Oh, where are you?
We're out of.
Oops, gone.
What are you flying, was?
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to go. I'll talk to you later.
I'm in a 208 parked at the line here. There's a line up the plane across the bottom here, all lined up. I'm just in amongst them. Ken, waiting for you to come in. How far out are you?
I'm in here, mate.
Oh, you're
What's
here?
the airport?
I'm lined up with you, but I can't see you.
Why?
Oh, there you are. You're right behind.
YB Yankee Bravo Hotel Bravo.
You're right behind me in another.
Yankee
right behind you.
Yankee Bravo.
208.
Yankee Bravo Hotel Bravo.
It's showing
Thank
you
you.
as a TBM, is it? Or a King
Oh,
Air?
it might be. Wow. Okay. There you go. Don't know why I do that.
No, showing you as a TBM.
Ah,
Oh no,
TBM.
hang on. No, hang on. Are you coming up alongside me?
No, I'm in, right in front of you. I'm at your 11 o'clock. About 30 metres in front. 20 metres in
Okay.
front.
Was
Yeah,
he?
that's a TBM.
Was it? Yeah.
Nah, you're caravan for me.
Medicine San Frontiers Caravan.
Yeah. Once we're able to turn on or turn off the what do they call them again?
Generics.
Generics. Yeah. Once we turn off those, we'll be right.
Well,
I haven't had a problem with
I got mine turned off.
Yeah, mine's
Oh, you got just turned on, have you?
No, it turned off. I
Yeah,
got
me
mine
too.
I've got mine on, haven't had a problem.
Yeah, me too. Hello guys, overrun.
Jeremy Kello has just cracked.
I've got a feeling I'm
Send
going
out
to get.
the helicopters.
I've got a feeling I'm going to be
Got
in
a
trouble
real
as I come around
relationship
here.
with the ground.
Look, I like it, okay?
Ah, there's still some people here. Very nice.
That TBM's going in. Yep, there it goes. There you go. There it goes.
Just got that in time.
Hey, buddy. Here's yours a ramp. Excuse me.
So next point, Hobart, is that correct?
Hobart, yeah, Hobart's next.
What's the next?
Hobart.
Hey, shit.
You know the code of Hobart?
Yeah, YMHB.
YMHB?
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yankee Mike Hotel
Hotel
Bravo?
Bravo. Yes, correct.
Alright.
500.
I'm flying right above you. I'm 5,000 feet.
How do I set my weather to clear on dev mode?
These are some long distances. Huh.
The only way you can do it is to turn off the volumetric clouds. can actually go in and change the preset.
Why don't you just go up the top and choose weather and change it to clear?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
You don't need to use dev mode.
It's only it's only 36 minutes to Hobart, so there's a lot of scenery between here and there. So enjoy it. Should be good.
Cool.
It's very picturesque down this part of Tassie. Very rugged though.
Not many people living down here.
No, there's not. Tell you, an interesting little place to stop off is Sandfly. That'll stick it right up that A320's butthole.
Yeah, land on that hill.
Oh, a little bit of turbulence here.
Shit, there goes my coffee.
Don't forget to turn that fasten seatbelts light on.
I never turned it off.
They expect one survivor. The fire rises, my friend.
Actually, this scenery looks really good if you've just got scattered clouds.
Okay.
So, setting, it's beautiful. There's just enough interest in the sky to and cast enough a few little shadows on the terrain to make it look good. Should I attempt to use the autopilot?
Braver than me, my friend.
Are you insured?
What's our heading?
So Hobart would be about, let's see.
About 045.
Thank you.
Does anyone know if there's been an update to the drivers for the Logitech panels?
Not that I'm aware of.
No, it's still the same, I think.
Yeah,
Do you have a problem?
My avionics switch still doesn't work. That's the only thing though.
Hey, I'm working. Autopilot has worked.
Yeah, for me, I have a slight problem with the setting the altitude.
Yeah, you can go thousands, but it's hard to go the individual hundreds. I know.
Yeah, that's the only problem I have. Hopefully they'll fix that. Could be in the game for all we know.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny when I was using that Lorby thing, it was really slow. I couldn't select thousands, so I had to go up in hundreds.
Right.
So when ATC told you to climb to 18,000, you were spinning that knob like it was, I got a sore wrist. I got better ways to get a sore wrist than doing that.
and it still involves the knob.
Exactly. Very perceptive.
I had an issue with programming the yoke buttons. If you bound them to a key, it was the heading bug. It occasionally just stick on. So you'd have the bug flying around the compass just non-stop. You'd also lose control of the mouse and the keyboard for some really random reason. It only occurred when you bound them as a There's a key press.
I haven't been much into bondage. I haven't found many keys at all. Yet.
It's because you don't know the safe word.
That's right. It's not what that dominatrix said.
You're playing the game wrong your whole life. I tell you what, you come get in my GIMP space and we'll train you good.
What runway are we landing in Hobart?
Probably be 30 this time, wouldn't it?
I did it earlier today, and it was favouring from the water, so that's about 30.
30.
It's nice coming in over the water.
If you want a big game, there's an ILS on 109.9, but
109.9. I might give that a go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember when John, I think it was during alpha testing, they had that bug where all the clouds were hugging the ground. So every landing was ILS. You couldn't see where the bloody hell you were going. It was good practice. And then they fixed the clouds, and then they stuffed up the autopilot. It's all right. You can see where you're going now. You don't need an autopilot.
Don't need it. Been relying on the instruments too. Long time to hone those VFR skills.
But the scenery's worth it, because I like looking out at that scenery.
Yeah, it's quite picturesque coming back through this terrain, isn't it?
Ah, it's beautiful. Especially when we're flying into the sun too. So you got all the clouds are backlit and mountains are backlit. It's beautiful. Actually, 6,000 feet's a really nice height over this country. It's
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, I'm at 5.5.
You can't just put the procedure in for ILS 12. It actually works. Seems to anyway.
Yeah, it should work.
Save me looking up the chart. Paul, what's the frequency?
109.9. Yeah, 110.9. Is that correct?
109.9.
109.
Yep.
109.9 locked in.
So on.
And the runway heading is
12.
12.
Try putting it on your GPS. That's what I just did. It all seemed to work.
Hey, I paid for Logitech panels. I'm going to use them.
I don't blame you.
You paid for the Garmin 1000 as well.
No, I didn't. No, that came with the game.
Well, you paid for the game.
If you navigate to the nav point BUSKA, you can hit that at 4,200, and that'll set you up to intercept the glide slope.
Cool.
Intercepted at where? BSK.
BUSKA. Bravo Uniform 0 Kilo Alpha.
Yep. Yeah, I've done a few approaches through there. Good old Busker.
Certainly
I know him well.
Certainly annoying trying to get that bloody altitude set right with this bug at the moment.
for all you brave guys, when you're doing your ILS, once you get the busker, set it to, you know, full on fog in thunderstorms, whatever, to see if you can pull it off without stacking.
At least you won't see the rest of us coming in from the other end.
I thought you had to have a license to be a busker.
Yes.
Doing something. Unfortunately, it's doing something weird putting it into the flight plan.
I've got to say, my favourite part of this Mooney is just sitting in the back seat.
You're flying the Mooney, are you?
A lot of fun.
Nice
just
aircraft, isn't it? It's a bloody nice plane, though.
sitting in the back seat, watching the world go by. It's nice.
Can you sit? Has it got a setting for sitting in the back seat? Has it?
No, you just move your camera back until you're in the seat.
Oh, okay.
Right back,
Yeah, it's nice.
Hi guys.
Hello. Hi yourself. Yeah.
That's greetings to salutations.
I like that guy's name, La-di-da. Good. He comes up with his stuff.
I'm not going to go to Basker. I'm going to cut the corner.
How'd you get up there so fast? Ken, you up the Hobart already?
No, I'm just heading over Mount Picton. Where is it? Let me zoom in on my Mount Picton.
Mount Picton, yeah.
I just overflown that, and I'm heading towards. I'm not going to go Busker. I'm going to go just a little bit, about halfway. Pick up the glide slope.
I'm just passing Windrush now.
Yeah, we'll wind the windows down there. Sorry, that was a cheap shot.
Well, a lot of people call me an old fart, so what can I say?
Oh my god.
Someone just joining? No? Okay.
So where are we flying next week?
Well, actually, I suspect we might be back in Colorado.
Right.
So for that second flight,
up to Aspen.
You know, he's got the Randy's not in the group tonight. He was otherwise occupied, so you had to miss this one. But when I corresponded with him during last week, he made a comment that he could probably be ready for next week. So I'd say that's when we'll do that. Yeah.
You think it's worth, seeing as how we've now got the new and improved Japan, is it worth doing a bit of a scenic flight around Japan together?
Sure.
I mean,
looks pretty good from what I've seen. I did a small flight myself just recently, and it was quite impressive. Yeah.
I've only
I've done
one.
the 2-hour one.
You're doing like Kyoto to Tokyo or something.
Tokyo. Yeah, it was mad.
You go from Kyoto and then you can go stops on the way. I did it on the bullet train a few years ago. It's fantastic.
Right. Well, if you like, I'm happy to start putting some stuff together for Japan, unless somebody else wants to come up with some suggestions, you know.
Oh, Japan sounds really good.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that then. We'll do that then. I'll just confirm what's happening with Colorado, and potentially he might want a break between the next one and the following one. Anyway, there's 3 apparently. So I can chuck Japan we can start looking at Japan.
Sure, sounds good.
And we got the whole world to explore.
We have, yes.
Yeah.
Most of it.
Even a little PNG venture one day.
PNG trip would be nice.
That'd be fabulous. That'd be fabulous. Yeah.
There's some absolutely magnificent hills through there.
Exactly. Yeah.
And really sketchy little runways.
Yeah. and if you're running real weather, then it's even more sketchy.
It is a nightmare.
Hey,
they've done that.
There's a
guy.
There's a guy who's got a YouTube channel at the moment, and I sent a message to him, but because it was a 3-month-old video, he probably hasn't been checking the messages from that one. But he usually puts out a couple a week. I think Ryan or something, his name is. Anyway, he's a bush pilot in PNG, and he's got all his cameras set up on his. I think he's flying a Kodiak. He said.
Kodiak, out of Tarouga, that bloke,
Yeah, and I thought, if I can make contact with him, and he's prepared to take some photos at some of these strips that he lands at, we can recreate them.
Yeah. I'm sure you would.
Just spruce them up just that little bit, you know.
Yeah, sure.
We've got the technology, we may as well use it.
Well, that's it. Don't let it go to waste.
It's certainly pretty around here, isn't it?
It's actually astounding the amount of freeware stuff that's coming out, and a lot of it is very good. There's a lot of crappy stuff too, but there's a lot of very good stuff, you know. I think it's going to take over. Like, you know, one of the features of X-Plane, I think, was there was so much free stuff that guys were sort of thinking, geez, you know. But I'll tell you what, this would be coming close to beating it. And the sim's not very old, you know.
Aye.
The sim has a lot of problems, but it also has a lot of room for growth.
True.
I'm hoping that, looking back at its growth in 1 year, we see it really blossom into something special and something that's never been seen before.
Oh, this is just teething problems at the moment.
Oh yeah.
It's just an infant, you know. It's gonna have its problems. Gotta grow up.
As long as Microsoft work with the community, this will turn out awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, look at how FSX did in its time. It was absolutely amazing back when it, you know, was in its heyday before X-Plane 11 and P3D. Obviously now it doesn't compete, but now Microsoft has something to compete with.
But like, this is the first real VFR simulator. You know, I mean, you could do your orthos. Explain, you know, gave that tool so you could do all your orthos, and but they weren't very accurate. I tried doing a couple around Tassie, and if the imagery wasn't that great, it'd leave blank tiles or discoloured tiles, and then it would put roads and trees in the wrong spot and all that shit, you know.
Don't get me started on X-Plane 11. I mean, I'm from Seattle. Matter of fact, right now I'm doing a flight from Seattle to London. Somewhere close to the North Scottish coast, I think. But like on X-Plane 11, when my friend was playing, on the stock scenery, there literally has no city. It has SeaTac, and it's like there's no city. It's just a bunch of like looks like a farmland, you know, like the Midwest.
Yeah.
Like little France, you know, just
Yeah, I was.
houses.
Yeah, I think if either P3D or X-Plane is going to come up to the mark, scenery-wise, they're going to have to maybe do a deal with Google, perhaps, or maybe even Google will come up with their own flight sim, saying, "Geez, this is pretty popular."
Well, you can already use Google Earth and go into flight mode on that, which is kind of like a simulator, but
yeah, emphasis on kinda.
Yeah, very big emphasis on the kinda.
You know, like, no, I think there's enough pilots out there that want to really feel like they're flying.
Yeah.
You know, otherwise it's just a scenery tour, you know.
Hey guys, I'm just over Hobart's harbour here, and it's very disappointing, the bridge, you know,
the Rest Point Casino isn't rendered either, which is kind of odd.
Yeah, no, it's
well,
there.
it is, but it's not. It's not exactly.
No.
No, it should be. They've sort of skimped that one.
They've got photogrammetry for a lot of Hobart, actually.
Yeah, there's quite a fair bit of that. Bellarive looks absolutely fantastic.
Isn't there a problem?
So does the entire West Coast.
Yeah, America looks great, in my opinion. Like, my hometown looks really great, so...
I tell you what I was going to do, guys. I was going to do a flight over the Great Barrier Reef, and when I checked it out just recently, there's nothing to see.
Isn't there a problem with London where, like, there's a problem with the River Thames, like... Yeah.
Yes.
And then there's also problems like half of the bridges aren't even rendered in London, which kind of sucks. Oh, really?
Got water going over the roads and hills in the rivers.
And then
yeah.
And then, Australia, we had that situation with like the super tall tower. It's like in one city, yeah.
What about that airport in Brazil that is about 90 feet below ground?
Oh yeah. I managed to get about 3/4 of the way down that. I've got 3.3 seconds of flying below sea level.
Yeah.
And there's a little runway over in England somewhere. It's like 20 feet long.
What about the...
it's close to one of the big ones, but...
What about those huge mountains in Greenland? I keep seeing them every time I fly over from Seattle to London. Those massive mountains in central Greenland.
Yeah, right.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep. Roger.
Let me ask where you guys from?
I'm from here.
Yeah, I'm from.
What?
I'm from here
right
as well.
Here.
London?
I'm in the other side of the country in Perth.
Yeah, me too.
Sydney,
In
Australia.
Perth, Western Australia.
Yep, Western Australia. In fact, I noticed you got summertime there in the east, so we had to start an hour earlier in the west to fly with you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would have to set your alarms a bit earlier then, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Fly with people from UK, Europe. I have to wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning here in Seattle, so...
Might have to put the time back an hour. What do you reckon? That'd be too late for you over there? Too late at night? No, I'm talking, moving it an hour later, which would make it 11 o'clock for you. Yeah, and that'd give the guys over in the US a bit of a break too, you know. Just putting it out there. What do you reckon?
So we'd start at 9 p.m. our time in Australia. Is that what you're saying?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, we could possibly do that. If everybody is comfortable with that, I'm happy to do that.
I just thought it might, give the other guys a bit of a... Yeah.
Yep, sure.
I mean,
Yep.
we've just gained an hour anyway. Yeah.
We can try it, see how we go.
Yeah. I mean, I know Queenslanders don't get the extra hour.
Daylight saving now.
But down here in Tassie, it won't get dark till 9 o'clock pretty soon.
So you literally, you don't see, if you go to work, you don't see any daylight at all. If you're living at work in an office. Couldn't handle that.
No, I couldn't work on an office either.
I'm going to be going to pilot school here soon, starting next year.
Well, good luck.
Thank you. I haven't quite decided yet if I like doing international long haul or not.
Well, that's where the money is, and that's where the easy work is. It's half the work is long haul is half the work is short or less. It's a gentleman's job, I can tell you. There's no work involved in it.
Question is, would I get bored flying Seattle to Amsterdam all the time?
Well, you take books, you go to you sleep in the cot, talk to the girls, write a book.
So you get paid 200k a year, you'd be alright.
Yeah, true. Retire.
You'll find ways not to get bored.
So if I may ask, what are you guys all doing in here?
Flying. We're doing a group flight at the moment.
I'm just about to join on the ILS.
Good on you, mate. I'll sit down here and wait for you. I've got sunset, look, late evening. It looks very nice. Backlit.
What time's it out there in Aussie?
Middle evening.
9:30. Yeah. Depends if you're in. Yeah, it's 8:30 in Queensland.
9:30.
Yeah. I haven't been game to let the autopilot take it right down to the final touchdown.
Oh, he'll do it.
Yeah, I reckon he would too.
He'll do it.
Pretty much nail it, I reckon.
Yep. He comes down a bit far, I reckon, but...
You talking ILS approach or VNAV?
Made it to the ground.
ILS.
ILS.
Yeah, I'm on the localizer.
And there's an A320 just screaming past me. Whoa, big bank. Oh, look at him. Woo. Who was that? He was in the A320.
He's been doing a good job. He's been doing a good job.
Is that Lady Dar, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, intercepting the localizer.
Yeah, follow the caravan in, Paul.
Yeah, I'm manually flying the ILS. I'm right on the glow slope, right on the localizer at the moment.
Oh, autopilot's been getting the shits with me because I don't give him a go. So I've decided to let him take this landing.
Give him a couple of hours, you reckon?
Give him a couple of hours, keep his hours up.
He's getting the shits because you haven't blown him up enough lately.
been sitting there twiddling his knob.
That's right.
Lucky bastard.
That's the only way to fly, you reckon?